The first U.S. mission to the moon in more than 50 years went sideways the other week. Literally, the Nova C lunar lander, nicknamed Odysseus, successfully soft landed on the moon, but fell over. However, scientists were able to detect a faint signal from the spacecraft shortly after landing. It was even able to send back photos and data. And for more, we're joined by Jack Fischer. He is Vice President of Production and Operations at Intuitive Machines. He also served as Mission Director for IM-1 in Mission Control. Jack, thank you so much for being with us. Take us back. What was it like to be in Mission Control as this was going on? I mean, we should let people know you're a former astronaut. You've been on the pointy end of these things. But let us know what it was like to be in the room.
You know, it was amazing. I was nervous and excited and so hopeful that everything would go well, but mostly it was just humbling. You're surrounded by these incredible people in our company that defied every odd to just make something amazing happen. And to be in a room like that when you're making history was just something I will never forget.
And Jack, when you talk about defying the odds, give us a sense of the complexity just in general, but also there were some complexities as the mission was in its final moments. Just give us a sense of, you know, this ain't easy.
It's not easy. Space is hard, but the moon is harder. And I think with any complicated machine, they have an attitude of their own that they take from the folks who designed and built them. And Odie was full of spice. He gave us hurdle after hurdle that we jumped over, and were able to go 600,000 miles and land within a mile of where we needed to. You know, the landing wasn't a perfect 10, but it was pretty darn close because we were able to get all the science we needed back home, get those amazing pictures, just really an unqualified success to demonstrate so many new technologies and on a world stage prove American ingenuity and the power it brings when you're exploring and breaking those barriers.
When you talk about all the science you needed, what kinds of things did you get back?
You bet. So these last few days, we had to learn how to communicate with Odie while he's taking a little break, laying on his side. We found different polarizations. We used different dishes, data techniques. And over the past 3 days, in fact, this morning, we had 8 hours over Australia where we were just pumping data down from all of the experiments, both NASA and our commercial experiments, as well as vehicle data, so that we can reconstruct everything that happened and do even better next time.
What does next time look like? And what could be, you know, bigger, faster, stronger, if those are the ways to think about it?
Absolutely. The IM-2 is going to be it's even cooler. We have a little mini hopper, it's called, that flies off of the IM-2 lander. It goes into a permanently shadowed crater and looks for water ice. We have a drill that drills down 1 meter into the surface. We have a rover. I mean, the IM-2 is souped up. It is going to be cool.
And remind us again of the benefits of finding water ice, what it means, and what it could mean for the future of exploration on the moon or hanging out there.
Now, great question, and that's because obviously you need water to survive, and we're learning how to, on the moon, create our own fuel, create our own power. And one of the great demonstrations that we did in this mission is demonstrating the Methalox technology of our engines. That way, when we do go beyond the moon to Mars, we have the ability to create our own fuel when we're there. So being able to prove the existence, well, not prove the existence, but harness water ice on the moon allows us to do all the things we need to do to pave the way to Mars and making us a multi-planetary species.
And finally, Jack, the question is, What happens to Odie now? Is Odie just on a long nap, or what? How should we think about Odie there all alone in the cold?
You know, he's just taking a nap. He's gonna take a nap, and here in a few weeks we'll see if he charges back up and wakes up. The problem is we have batteries that are a chemical reaction, and those batteries, when they get cold, they tend to die. So if those batteries can survive, and I have learned over the past couple weeks never to bet against Odie, I think that little plucky lander is going to find a way to wake up again.
Jack Fischer with Intuitive Machines. This has been a joy. Thank you so much, Jack.